Could I have prevented this? Did I not do anything?
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus.
What?
Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
Yeah, this was no robbery.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
Caustic
How can
fluid.
you know
Somebody
that?
targeting
I've seen
singers.
wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him. And kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse.
Yeah.
It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer
like
to
this guy.
excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
But yeah, I mean, I love how they've taken the time to set all of this up, to let me get to know Priscilla, to let me talk to Dandelion, try and get me to buy in by making a decision about what the Rosemary in Time or the Chameleon should become. And then they get this. That's nice. They make me ready for the buy-in, and then they do this. Oh, so good. Bite marks are on the throat? Fub. I hope not, actually. His facial hair is wonderful, isn't it?
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel,
What?
not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morningstar, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No. Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish to help.
Okay.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers. Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
I'll join you later.
No. Need to tend to something first.
In that case, we shall meet by the Kingfisher. I'll await you there.
I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemelfart himself.
Thanks.
Yeah, we're gonna do this. Okay, I kind of wanted to make sure to check whether there's... Sorry. No, there's nothing I need to research here then, eh?
Geralt?
Okay. In that case, I could have gone just directly with him, but... Let's rob him first. Wait. Hold on, did you notice that? Did he just have a book called Necromancy the Forbidden Magic? There's something strange about this guy. Joachim is Novigrad's Batman wannabe? Now that would be cool indeed. One key exception to the principle: necromancy. Reviving corpses. Practice of necromancy is forbidden. So why does he have a book on necromancy? That is a little bit dodgy. Yeah, Chopdog, what you're saying right now, that is risky in and of itself as well, though. The people, you know, who are disappointed with contemporary politics and who simply want to vote against. There is, in my opinion, there's a risk in that, because just being against something doesn't make something a valuable policy. You'd still need to have an informed opinion of what to do rather than what not to do. And sometimes certain actions are just the best we have until we have better alternatives. So yeah, just being against established policies is, I think, a weakness in my opinion. Hello? What is that? So many random things. Dear people, fire once lit cannot be stopped. Christian culture live in accordance with church dictates, for the time of penance has passed. Okay. Huh, that's odd. Wait, why was there a little vibration in the controller just now when I walked past here? Does the controller give you hints of what, Ah, it's gone now. I was wondering maybe there's a quest item thing nearby. Wait, what? What? Oh! Oh, hello.
Looks like a drop of some sort.
What? So the controller basically gives you hints. There's something playing with the controller. The stash at Crippled Kate's. Cool, so there is more stuff to find there. Oh yeah, I think so as well. The 24-hour news cycle have made people lazy. No more discussion in the meantime, it's just, you know, let's browse Reddit and see what the internet says.
Well then, ready for a stroll through the sewers?
Why not?
Mm-hmm. Ready and intrigued.
You lead.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious. Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud? I tried to get the temple guard to enter the sewers, alas, to no avail.
Drowners, you say? Okay, okay, let's be a little bit preventative. Necro oil. Let's equip some grape shot. And dancing star? Yes. There we go. We drank some thunderbolt. Have some tawny owl, some swallow in there. Yeah.
Oh, I took matters into my own hands.
At no charge. You damned idealists, ruining the market for us.
Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Oh yeah, Althor, you need to keep your attention here. So, Cardinal Sins, this is a good one then, eh?
Excellent fool.
This is looking amazing so far, this quest. It has the promises of a lot of cool stuff. There we go. There we go. Oh, gotta love that gore. I don't know what it is. It's oddly satisfying to chop up monsters. Oh, hello. Water hags, I hate you. Can't touch this. Do, 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 do. Ah, I shouldn't have gone in for the second hit. Oh, crap. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Slow down, baby.
Damn it.
There we go. That wasn't super good, but okay. Ah. That's not bad. Regardless, remember a while ago I said there would be one noir detective style quest you would love? That's this one? Oh, Hathor. I knew it. It already felt very noir detective-like. That's a quest you really need to get the cat gear, so it would be really good. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, actually.
Bastard.
I was thinking already of having to update the gear. Okay, I'm gonna need Gwen, I think. Since I'm just not as accurate with controller yet.
Blast it. I kill one, another takes its place.
I know how you feel. Believe me.
Actually, I'd like the combat in this light text and to be more efficient. Yep, dishes, exactly. I like the combat system just very much in this. It's a nice step up from Witcher 2. Witcher 2 was okay, although, you know, backstabs were massively overpowered. Oh, hello, there's something here.
Bastard. Where to now? Up.
Yes, it's not far now.
Priscilla. How's it look? Give it to me straight. No sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobritz. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Some monster heavy attacks are pretty key because of the stuns. Yep, exactly dishes. And I'm trying to practice more in... Again, I have that controller. But yeah, I try to alternate them now a little bit more to make sure that, you know, I do a light to get that quick hit in, and then do a heavy if I have the room. Can I add roll strings? Yep, exactly.
Take the ladder.
This reminds me a bit of, what was he called again in Witcher 2, that detective? You know the one I'm talking about, in Vizima.
Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Yep, I'll look in these crates. Haven't found him yet. I'll keep looking. Oh man, how cool is this? How cool is this?
Human. Wrong body type. Let's keep looking.
Right, I've no directive. Give it to me straight, Doc. Exactly. Raymond.
Looks like necrophage has got to this
Raymond.
one.
Yep. What's his last name again? Marlowe. Raymond Marlowe. Because it's, of course, you know, Marlowe from the movies. Geralt, do you have to rob everything? Yes. Do. The Talos string. Yep. Yeah, it is in the whole Talos set, isn't it? Yeah, Raymond Marlowe. I really like that bit.
This isn't it. Let's keep looking.
Let's see. So yeah, it's cat gear. I mean, help remind me. It's cat gear, as well as that respecking potion. Oh, hello.
That's gotta be him.
This one's a she. Remember, beards are no indicator of gender amongst dwarves.
Let's keep looking. A dwarf, but the hands. Not a carpenter's. A banker's, more likely.
So they keep the races segregated, eh?
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
The head.
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt. Like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Let's look at those eye sockets. Oh, exactly, Dishes. I'm a pack rat. I'm a complete pack
Those
rat.
burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes. And some grey dust. Ash, it seems.
Ash.
Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Scooped out his eyes and put coals in there. Suggest paying attention to the details? Okay, author.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
Yeah, why is the larynx cut? So that's
See this?
Priscilla as well.
Incision made
Incision.
into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to
To
bleed.
destroy the
and
voice
there
box.
are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
So true, Dishes. This probe might be a clue for a later quest. Let's take it along. As well as that anvil. I need that anvil.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Deep wound, left side of rib cage. Left side, left-handed? Left side of his no, right-handed. Because you'd stab from the right, which means that would cut on your left side.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
Heart carved out, why that? But cauterized, again fire. So it suggests to me a surgeon.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Salamander. Okay. Quick recapping. So, salamander's egg. I know there's normal salamanders, but also in the Middle Ages there was a belief, or at least a myth, that salamanders were also sort of fire-breathing type creatures. Not fire breathers, but at least fire-aligned. Hence Charmander. So there's a connection to fire. There's also burning coals in the eyes and cauterizing a wound of the heart. Cauterizing a wound of the heart and putting a salamander egg in there might be Church of the Eternal Fire, but the very fact that he surmises that somebody performed a tracheotomy to have him live longer. Tracheotomy requires somebody to have medical skills, i.e., that's our prime suspect right now. Don't trust anyone. Medievalisms, Althor. Medievalisms. Gotta love them. Okay, let's check that scar.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision, but the edges are ragged.
Means
That's
nothing.
no scalpel.
Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Quick to say that it means nothing, buddy.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
We
Once
just went
fought a
through
Zoogle
sewers,
up
buddy.
to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde.
Medical again.
Medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded.
Formaldehyde. Preserving things. Who has medical expertise and uses formaldehyde to preserve body parts? Somebody who works in a morgue. Might also be suspicious.
Look at
Defensive
his
wounds?
hands. These welts. Rope burns, right?
Kitty.
He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience.
Gonna play with the
Yes, that of a victim.
green screen.
Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him.
Now that's interesting, because this wasn't a normal robbery. This wasn't a normal robbery, nor was Priscilla's. Yet they still took the ring. Somebody jilted in romance?
See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Yeah, apologies.
I quite
We
like it, though.
surgeons. We've a different sensibility.
Mm-hmm. And a different sense of humor.
Now, about those genitals.
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
Who's the Witcher here?
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
Would Priscilla have any venereal diseases? Would it be a doctor that treats venereal diseases?
Alright. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
Nice. Okay. No motive, murder's mad? No. Punishment? I think it's punishment. It's not yeah, it is ritual murder, I think. There's something along the lines of punishment, but I think it's also ritual. The salamander egg in the chest. That's not... The voice box makes me think punishment, but the salamander egg in the chest makes me go for ritual. There's something they're trying to do with this.
It's some kind of sick ritual. You saw it. Burns in the eye sockets, cavity where the heart should be, scalding liquid. all centering on warmth, heat,
Exactly.
fire.
A fire eternal.
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
Yeah, let's go for some background.
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed
Yeah,
a bit.
I was just gonna say, he looks very young. See, if he's supposed to have taught him medicine, look at how old that guy is. Look at how young that guy is. Something's wrong there.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Byronic was attacked there. City's abuzz about it.
Same
But the
place.
woodcarver, Eustace, the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh,